He may be the biggest surprise of this election. Your Libertarian candidate for the U.S. Senate, Jon Coon, is stunning political observers with a very well-organized campaign and amassing a record amount of support for a Libertarian.
An impromptu celebration at Coon headquarters. Why? The Libertarian candidate had just become the victim of the first negative attack ad to fire at his candidacy.
You voted for that Libertarian candidate, didn't you?
Yes, so what?
Don't you realize that every vote for the Libertarian candidate actually helped Bob Carr win?
To Coon, the ad means he has arrived.
To the first attack ads, we're a threat.
Unusual? Maybe, but then this is an unusual campaign. The headquarters has a buck pole outside where hunters can enter their kill in a campaign-sponsored contest. The Dayglow orange bumper stickers were designed to appeal to sportsmen and gun owners, the bedrock of support for this campaign. Coon surprised skeptics when he mustered 7,000 supporters to turn their political wrath against any politician soft on the right to bear arms.
In a society that's disarmed, Guy, where we don't have the weapons available to defend ourselves, it doesn't matter whether you've got a semi-automatic, a Molotov cocktail, or a flintlock rifle. You and I are at the mercy of whoever has it because we're disarmed.
Coon says the two major parties have abandoned gun owners. The recent assault weapons ban compromises his constitutional right, and he sees no room for compromise on this issue. But the real inspiration for this political novice to enter the arena comes from the failure of both parties to wrestle with the deficit.
That means that my three children right now are entering life with a $20,000 debt on their heads. They had nothing to do with putting it there. They were never asked or consulted in the manner, but that's the way they're starting out in life. That's wrong.
Coon proposes a 10% across-the-board cut in all federal spending, including Social Security and Medicare. Yes, he says recipients will feel some pain, but he believes it can be minimized.
All you have to do is start using Social Security for what it was intended to be used for in the first place, instead of using it for everything else under the sun.
The Libertarians support decriminalizing drugs and prostitution. Not that they support either one, but they hope that by legalizing it, the vices can be better managed and the associated crimes will end.
You know what a drive-by shooting is? It's an attempt to settle a business dispute where there's no court. There's no reason why we can't come up with a plan to bring this drug war to a soft landing and do it slowly over a period of time so that we don't send a signal that drugs are okay. That's not what I want to do, not at all. But I want to quit getting people killed over it, too.
If races were decided on passion, not the popular vote, Coon would be a contender. He punches two emotional political hot buttons, the Second Amendment and distrust of big government. But his supporters seem to be motivated as much by disgust with conventional parties as their belief in his agenda.
Polls and political observers indicate that he has no chance of winning, but if he gets over 5% of the vote next Tuesday, and it looks like he will, his party will attain major party status, and that classification entitles them to inclusion in major party debates and state primaries.